do you think that the format of branded content is better for this kind of approach that you mentioned, that is less about slogans and more about something a little bit deeper, perhaps a little bit more immersive?
Yes, I think the traditional advertising that wins awards is stuff that has purpose. Be it the sort of the fearless girl, or there's a really nice one about a vending machine and parking spaces in Madrid recently. And they're quite simple and they communicate a simple message, but they have a purpose behind them. And I think purpose is even more important now than it used to be. If you're going to take someone's precious time, there has to be an important purpose behind it. Now, that purpose doesn't have to be about saving the world or saving the whales. It can be about providing entertainment and making someone laugh, or raising awareness about a subject, or providing information, or whatever it may be. But if there's no purpose behind what you're doing other than simply selling a product, and you're not clear on what purpose that product has and how that can enrich someone's life or do one of these other things, then it becomes vacuous and sort of meaningless. I think branding content by its very nature is good at providing deeper connections because there is more information.
Do you think that's relevant for all brands though? Because I think my thing with purpose marketing is not every brand in every category can move that way. And there are some categories where do you care if the brand's got purpose? So it's almost like, I think it's that, will branded content ever overtake traditional or replace it? I think for some clients and some categories it might do, but I don't think we can say exclusively, because there's just some categories where, is it necessary? You just need to be front of mind, but you don't need to believe in them having a purpose. I don't know. I mean,
no, yeah, it's a fair point. I think Dave Trott entertainingly talked about, Colgate has a Facebook page for more deeper connections with its brand, and who the hell is going to connect with Colgate, right? No offense to Colgate, but who wants to talk to their toothpaste maker? And I do agree to a certain extent, absolutely, but that doesn't mean that, as we've seen with Unilever, that doesn't mean that toothpaste makers don't have a role to play in making things better. They're big uses of plastic. They are something that we look to keep our kids' teeth healthy and our own. They have a responsibility and a duty to do something, otherwise there's no purpose to them. As I say, the things that they can do aren't going to be the same as Greenpeace, but they do have a small role to play. And that may make the difference between whether they focus solely on traditional advertising or whether they incorporate more of a media mix. And I think that's where it becomes quite interesting. I think to summarize, sorry, I know I'm monopolizing everyone's time, but to summarize, I'd say I don't think that branding content will overtake traditional marketing just because there isn't enough room for it. But I do think it's going to keep growing, if not in market share, and certainly in terms of importance to that media mix.